You're listening to The Roar. University of Memphis Radio, streaming live around the world.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the University of Memphis Radio, The Roar. I'm Andre Lacey. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to have a good show for you today. But before we get into what's going on, I want to welcome two guests joining me today. You might have saw my post from earlier this morning. We have Melek Robinson back with me today from Tuesday. Melek, what's going on?
I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing, man?
Good. Glad to have you back. And then we have Eli, and pronounce your last name for me one more time?
Ostrow.
Ostrow. Joining me today. He was on We're Up Next with us about, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, Johnny Hill is in here too. He's working, and I'm going to be working with him here in a minute. I want to come back in here and do something. And also, before we get going, I want to let you all know, so that you're not hearing it just on social media, that you will not hear me or Johnny on We're Up Next on Monday. BJ and Cal, our We're Up Next contributors, will be filling in for the both of us. We will be producing Tiger News next week. And we need to dedicate as much time as we can to ensuring that the broadcast flows smoothly, that everything goes well. So you won't hear us again until Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, really. So, because I'm on with ATP on Tuesday and he's on with Under the Hood Sports on Wednesday. So yeah, we'll hear you then. But until then, yeah, join us here today. So I'm going to go ahead and read some news headlines to you all, because we have some news that we need to tell you about, and then we're going to get into today's show, rather. So in the news this morning, a lot has been going on. I want to let you all know that some more information has come out in the killing that took place in Whitehaven. 2 men were charged in Sunday's deadly shooting that took place in Whitehaven, and it's, in this incident, 10 people were injured and 1 was killed, and they made their first court appearance on Tuesday, February 21st. Julius Freeman and Ladarius Marlin are both due back in court on Thursday, February 23rd. I'm sorry. That's today, actually, for bond and bail hearings. We'll keep you updated on that. Freeman is also charged with 1 count of facilitation of second-degree murder, 5 counts of attempted facilitation of second-degree murder, and 5 counts of possession of a firearm in commission of a dangerous felony. Also making headlines for you this morning, parents, teachers, and students share their growing concern ahead of Tennessee's 3rd grade retention law. According to ABC 24, the law was first approved in 2021. MCS launched an after-school program where tutors would help students for an hour or two, 3 times a week. However, at the town hall, some parents expressed their concern that there wasn't enough tutors in demand. We'll keep you updated with more news coming up here shortly, but meteorologist Trevor Burchett is standing by with a look at your forecast. Trevor. All right, Trevor, thank you so much. And we are back. It's going to be warm. It was warm today, but it's supposed to be in the 40s again tomorrow, and then raining into the week. I'm just like, this weather is some kind of crazy, y'all. The fact that we've been in shorts this week, and then we're going to have to go back to, sweats, jeans, whatever tomorrow, because it's going to be cold all over again. And then it's been raining a lot here, too. So, yeah, just stay dry, stay warm. If it's hot outside, make sure you stay cool, because yours truly is hot-natured. So that does not help me. But anyway, so today's topic we're going to be discussing is, we've been recruiting people here on The Roar. As you all know, me and Johnny will be getting out of here in May. And so we've been trying to get as many people as we can to come join us here on the air. And I've got 2 of the people joining us here on the air. Again, Melek and Eli. And I wanted to get both of you all's perspective on what made you decide to join The Roar. So I'll start with Melek, because his show actually debuts on next Tuesday at 10 a.m. before mine. So, Melek, tell everybody why you decided to join us here on Roar.
I decided to join the Roar because I had already done somewhat of my own podcast type thing before, and it was just in my room. So, I just decided, and once the idea was presented to me, I was like, hey, why not, it'd be different to be on the radio. It's a better setup than what I had going, so that's for something. And yeah, I feel like it'll get myself out there because I just think like, why not? I think a lot of people would want to hear me, so that was really the main reason why.
Bet. And Eli, actually, you all heard the story when we were doing We're Up Next. I was telling him about, the station and how he could be up next, which was a good pun. You mentioned our show. Appreciate that.
No problem.
And he was telling me that he was interested, and I thought, why not have him on? Because we take a class together. We take media law, and he asks us a lot of good questions, and good conversations begin with that. And so I wanted to get his perspective on what made him decide to join us here. So tell me a little bit about what made you decide us here on Roar.
So there's actually a funny story behind it. I remember it was 2 years ago. I actually decided I want to do my own podcast. And it was a podcast about ADHD because I got it. I sure do.
You and I both.
Right.
People don't even know that. It's true. I have it too. Yeah.
And so I bought a really nice microphone. I got a whole setup. And, to this day, I still haven't started it. And if that's going to be the opening line for the podcast, I bought this microphone 2 years ago for this podcast and still haven't gotten to it until now. And that encompasses really everything there, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It seemed like a very unique opportunity. And like you said, you approached me in that media law class, and it kind of like a little light bulb went on in my head, and I'm like, this could be something here. Everyone always tells me radio's kind of going out of style, but I don't know. Looks like it's got a lot of style in here, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we have some pretty good ratings here on Roar. We have a lot of different shows with different, conversations, different topics, different hosts, different guests, different ideas, and so it's just been good. Miss Autumn Renee has walked into the studio. What's going on? What's up? But yeah, it's a great opportunity, and I'm glad that you took the chance to join us here on Roar.
Well, Andre, I got a question for you. What made you want to join the Roar when you originally started?
I took, for those of you who know, I've mentioned it before, me, Johnny, we both took our incredible advisor, the person who has made this station what it is today, Miss TK. We took her intro to radio class, and we learned the basic fundamentals of radio. And along with that came doing our own podcast, and they would air here on this station. And I did it, and I didn't think I was radio material. Everyone in my life, for some reason, thinks I have this news anchor voice, even though this is just really how I talk. And I always thought, okay, I'm better off in TV news. I don't think radio was for me, at least not this style of radio. And it wasn't until she told me that I could do anything on here, and that it was open to everyone in any shape, form, or fashion, that I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity. And a little after that, after becoming an on-air radio host, she decided to put me in charge of being the news director. So, you just never know.
You never know
what might happen. So, yeah, absolutely. I want to ask Melek.
Yeah.
So, your show is called
Keeping It 100.
There you go. I was like, I'm going to let you say it. I know the title, but I'm going to let you say it.
All right.
So you're going to be on for an hour, again, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 11. Tell the folks what they can expect on your show.
They can expect all types of opinions when it comes to sports, life, just things of that nature. I want to make it a safe space for everybody. So you can expect a lot from it, even though it'll mostly be a sports show. I'll definitely try to incorporate a little bit of that life talk with y'all, because I know, like I tell people, sports are fun to talk about, but at the same time, I want to make sure everybody's good on their mental health, because we value that more than anything.
Bet. Eli, I know you haven't officially hit the air yet, and haven't made a decision on when you might hit the air, but do you know what the premise of your show will be when you start?
So this whole talk was about talking about dogs, and honest to God, I can go on for hours about them. They're just the best. I'm gonna give you a fun fact. So, some dogs have a nose so powerful they can smell when someone's blood sugar is low.
That's amazing. They do say dogs come in handy for a reason. So it's not like they don't serve a good purpose. They really do. Yes, sir. We're going to go into a break. I'm going to play one song so that we can, kind of talk behind the scenes for a little bit, and then we're going to come back. Keep it here, because coming up, we're going to continue our conversation about what made the fellas decide to join us here on The Roar. Keep it here. We'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. We were experiencing some technical difficulties. You were hearing Smile by Kirk Franklin, and then here behind the scenes, all of a sudden, the music started playing double, and when that happens, we just got to shut down and come back on. So my apologies for that. But we are back. We're continuing our conversation about what made both of these up-and-coming fellas join our station, because they are both talented and they have a lot to bring to the table. So Eli, you were saying during the break before the technical difficulties that you wanted to share a funny story.
It's a funny story. So it's back to the dog thing. So do either of you guys have a dog?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
What kind of dog y'all got?
I have a Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
Okay, that's a cute dog. That's like a bully breed. Ooh,
It
that's
really
cute.
is, and they all look the same. So.
I got an American Bulldog. So like
That's cool.
same family, but took a pit bull and kind of made him a lot bigger and tougher.
Okay.
Okay.
What about you, Andre? What you got?
I have a small Yorkie poo.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
That wasn't my decision. That was a family decision. I
Yeah.
live in. I didn't buy the dog.
Good
so-
cover story. Good cover story.
I didn't buy the dog. I came home. Like, we're getting a dog. I'm like, okay. And I come home and it's this tiny dog. I'm like, okay, that's
Right.
fine. That's fine.
Like, that's a dog. I thought that was a hamster. Like, you know.
my parents were like, no, we're not getting a big dog in here.
Okay, so Malik, I don't know about you. Is your dog super lazy like mine?
No, I can't even say that. He's not lazy. If anything, he's more active than anything.
Mine are like, she'll wake up from in the morning at like 9 a.m., eat breakfast, and then pass out till 5 p.m. Like, she's living the life, y'all. She curls up in her heated bed at home and just passes out.
Oh, well, you lucky, because my dog, I could be asleep at 9 a.m. That thing will jump on my bed to wake me up like, hey.
You
like,
got food?
I remember one time I woke up, because I sleep on my side, so I'm sleeping towards the wall. I turned over, and he just staring at me.
Yeah, you feel
at
that
the
hot
edge of the bed, and I'm staring at him.
that hot breath on your face there, like
Right,
looking
and
at
I
you like,
just
where
know
my food at?
Right, I just know if I make one sudden movement, he's going to jump on this bed.
Oh, yeah.
And tell me to get up. All I did was cough.
That was enough.
Jumped on me and got me up out of the bed. I was like, fine, I'll get up. And then what he'll do is he'll do like little punches in my head too.
Yeah, the little stomps.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, bro. We'll go for a walk.
My dog will literally, like, she'll slap.
Oh.
And it's the funniest
Slap.
thing.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
no, she'll
Hold on.
like
As Jennifer Hudson would say, hold the line.
Hold the
what
line.
you mean slap?
Literally, I'll be laying in my bed, and if she wants me to get up, she'll literally, like paw right on my stomach, and it's a slap. And I find it, you know, some people think I find it so funny. I don't know why, but it's
See,
just
I like dogs, but when I'm sleeping, see, that's probably why I don't need to have a big dog, because, we would have some words, and we would have some
words.
problems.
don't. I mean, I can't.
Yes. Like, you go sit in the corner. You go sit in the corner. I'm not going to hurt the dog. I'm going to tell the dog, Now, I don't believe in that, but you're not going to hit me while I'm asleep.
Well, no, but
If
like
you don't pay bills,
It's a dog, man.
it's a dog, dude.
deal.
It's a dog.
Okay, but it's a Yorkie for him. I mean, imagine
Yeah,
for
I'm saying
Yorkie.
you
I'd
got a
think
Yorkie.
look, I'd be like, that
My dog ain't
tickles.
got to pay nothing. He
For real.
My
protection,
Yorkie,
so.
she
My dog.
thinks she's a protector, but all she does is like bark. Like, you can walk down the stairs in my house, and I know my mom is probably listening right now and can relate. We can walk up and down the stairs to like come get something, and she like barks like crazy. Like, go sit down. She gonna walk away. I'm like, if you don't stop that. Or another example, I can sneeze, and she can be right there. If I come around the corner and I'm just looking in, she's just sitting there staring
Yeah.
at me. I'm like, what? What are you looking at? I didn't do anything to you.
Malik, is your dog? My dog. I mean, when I say she's a watchdog, she just watches. Like, I'm pretty sure if someone broke in, like,
Like the dog will be by the window or the door just
Yeah.
looking. If they see like another dog or a cat of some sort.
But if
My dog doesn't react that bad when it comes to cats, though.
my dog,
When it's
My
other
dog-
dogs, though,
stand dogs. Oh my gosh, I've never seen
when it's
anything like
other
it.
dogs, it's
They are ready to go
But-
ham.
I'm glad we brought this up because I have a funny story before I moved. My dog, we were convinced that my dog got this other stray dog pregnant
What?
because you know how you got like the ulcers at the bottom when a woman dog is pregnant. Bro, the dog for some reason would keep coming back to our house because my dog, like, sometimes it was like this little hole in our gate that sometimes he'll go through and get through and stuff, and it just be like, well, okay, he'll be back here in the morning because we got used to it. This one particular time, we just chilling in the morning. This stray dog that looked like they just got done giving birth, just here, just standing there, waiting for our dog to come out. And our dog he like whining and stuff, and I'm like, don't tell me don't tell me you didn't got
You're like,
pregnant.
bro, come on, we talked about
it's
this.
like we ain't got time to be taking care of no other dogs. So yeah, that was kind of crazy. Did you ever
get confirmation? Like, do you find puppies or anything like that, or
no?
Just a hunch.
That's the thing. I don't know. And the thing is, funny thing.
Take this to Jerry Springer. You know what I'm saying?
Jerry Springer.
Jerry.
We do not tolerate that slander on this show. No, we not doing no Jerry Springer now, cause no, he's a good person, but his show is just too much. We will not talk about that show on here.
Oh no.
Oh, you should have went on another show besides that one. I can think of so many shows he could have went on.
No, all of them shows be fake, man.
I was like, I looked thinking about some of the shows from back then, and there were some good ones.
What about
my research?
Is Judge Judy, in y'all's opinion, do you think that one's real?
You said what?
Don't even talk about her either.
No, I'm sorry. Judge Judy is so fake to me.
Look, my grandfather was a prominent Memphis attorney, and while I can't reveal all the stuff that he told me on the air because I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Right.
He's passed, but still.
Can I ask who your grandfather was, or is that?
I can tell him. He was a prominent attorney. His name was Samuel Perkins. Everyone downtown.
What? Okay.
Yeah, everyone downtown knew him. Very tall man. Very tall. You couldn't miss him. But yeah, he told me some things. I'll tell y'all after the show. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to wrap up because we only have a minute left to try to get out of here because we have the intro to radio class comes on after us, so we have to give them their time. They start at 11:30. So I do want to say any final words before we wrap up.
Melek, you want to go first because I got to think about them first.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, long story short, make sure your dogs ain't messing around here. But besides that, though, like Andre said earlier, I am on Tuesdays and Thursdays starting next week at 10 a.m. So be on the lookout for that. Keep it 100. Hey, we just gonna keep it 100. Simple as that.
Yeah, you get two vibrant personalities. You get Melek at 10 and me at 11. So I feel like what better combination? And then don't forget about Johnny. He and I are doing We're Up Next. We won't be on next week, but our show is on at 1. And then our solo shows. I'm on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11. And then Johnny is on Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 with Under the Hood Sports.
See, Melek, I don't know if I can top make sure your dogs ain't messing around. I don't know if there's better final words than that. I think you win this one.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
Yes, sir.
I guess just everyone, y'all have a great day.
Yes, absolutely. Have a great day. And thank you all for joining us here on the show. We appreciate you for listening, rather. We will see you next time. Take it easy.
You're listening to The Roar. University of Memphis Radio, streaming live around the world.